Hello, is this thing on? I'm currently trying to get all of the I'm live posts out. So, una momento, enjoy the tunes. What is the YouTube URL? Is my YouTube URL just... Oh, Revan, I'm sorry. Is my YouTube URL just youtube.com/Draskia? I feel like it is. Whatever. Add media, image. Need to add my face, because I guess that works. Need to choose the platforms. Okay, cool, accept. Continue. Publish now. Sweet. Anyways, hi chat. It's been a second. Oh my god, why is the font so big? I have changed some things. I have changed some things around. Not that you all could see, but definitely what I can see. So let's see if I broke anything. Hi! I don't think it's exclamation point YouTube. I think it's exclamation point social? Maybe? Maybe. Trying to add the activity feed to this without overwhelming everything. Where did it go? OBS, why are you like this? OBS, why? Anyways, I hope everything looks good. Your power is still out, Revan. I'm so sorry. Nikki! Okay, let's start at the top. Captain Capu, Saints, hello. How's the weather up there? Bobby, hi. Ba-ba-ba. Wild Maggie is spotted. Shh. Minwiz, hello. Cypher, hello. Dangerous Buttons, hello. Look at you. Look at you with that 6-year badge. Also, I fixed my lighting. After our last conversation, and I was like, ooh, my lighting is not as good as it used to be. I fixed it. Anyways. Okay. Dexter! Hi, Dexter! How's the weather up there? We're supposed to be getting like a huge cold front all across all of the places, I guess. Hold on. I don't have lip gloss on, and it drives me insane. I know. How can I be so girly, but also do such manly things? Cypher, hello. Oh, we're contributing to the totem. Hi, the maple syrup. I like maple syrup. Look, you, hello. How are you? Blah. What? I'm surprised you haven't gotten your Canadian citizenship revoked. Yes, agreed. Oh, look at you guys with your little stream streaks. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. You're watching both here and YouTube. Thank you. I am going to try and upload on YouTube as much as I can. Like by upload, I mean stream and just let the video live on there. Maybe when I get a new computer, I'll be able to, or if I get a new computer, I'll be able to like download them and like edit them again. But I also canceled my Adobe, so but yeah, I'm trying. I'm really scared to stream on Twitch. Hi Beach Guy. Really scared to stream on Twitch. Nikki! Angry Ron, everything looked, but then you turned on the cam. That's a good one. You're closer now, but it's misty out. It was so misty this morning. I loved it. Hello, Zimro. How are you? Getting a ton of rain? Yeah. Where's the Doritos bag? Hold on. The Doritos bag is not present, but I did walk down to the Corner Mart and I did get my extra bold Chex Mix. You linked the YouTube live. Thank you. Why am I scared to stream? Oh, TikTok. I'm scared to stream on TikTok. I'm scared to stream on Twitch. No, I'm scared to stream on TikTok. I'm trying to find out chip clip. It was so foggy. I know. It's been wicked foggy. Gardettos are better. So hear me out. Hear me out. I have very good memories attached to Worcestershire sauce. And A1. So it tastes like that. But I actually like the little checks. I like all the the little textures and things. It makes me very happy. But Gardettos are superior. But I feel, I don't know, I'm an extra bold Chex Mix girly. One time Muffin sent me a box from Amazon of like 40 bags because we couldn't get them like here for a while. I don't know why, but he sent me 40 bags. It was amazing. I was like, okay. It's mad insane. Yeah, YouTube will be behind just a tad bit, even though I have it set to not be behind at all. I'm getting a feeling you're in a horror movie with all the fog that shows. Also, what's up? Hi, Cypher. How are you? You're cooking? What are you making? Worcestershire? 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 Worcestershire sauce? There's like so many different ways to do it. Lol. How have you guys been? So my health scare was scary and then it was fine. So I guess I'll cover that first. What the heck? Oh, cool. That's from 2 days ago. Good job, me. I just saw my work post go by on my feed. I was like, oh, haha, that's mine. You added all 3 to your cooking. Nice. Champagne, bone apple teeth. Worcestershire? Worcestershire? Is it Worcestershire? You actually know how to pronounce it? Hi, Jay. I try to be chaotic on purpose, but sometimes it just happens. Bologna? I hate bologna. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it at all. It's gross. I don't think she saw the joke. What joke? No, did I miss a joke? I hate when I miss a joke. What do you call a doctor who specializes in Adam's apples? A gynecologist. That's a good one. That is a good one. You learned English in the UK, which is how I say it. Ah, you prefer mortadella? I like ham. I know the hazards of eating lunch meat in general. but I do like ham if I'm gonna have a cold lunch meat. But I also enjoy no Bandcap, that was a good joke. I also enjoy, what's the word I'm looking for? Hard meats. Hi Alejo. Hard meats like salami or like pepperoni or like things that would be on our charcuterie board. Yeah. Alejo, how are you? What is this about me liking meat hard? Like cured meats, like cured meats. The second I said it, I knew. All their charcuterie meats, yes. But I also like hard cheese too. I'm not a soft cheese fan. I guess that works too. The charcuterie board, yeah. Charcuterie. I know words sometimes, occasionally. What is that? Oh, it's a hair clip. I was trying to figure out what this was. Guys, look, I have little momos. Womp. They just live here next to my little Alexander pot. If you don't know, a momo is from a VTuber. They're very cute. Anyways, don't call them charcuterie boards. I hate that. Well, I actually call them Hobbit snacks. Like we call them like snack boards. So that tends to be what we call them. But just throw in Spanish and Japanese. 10 out of 10. Oh, so health update. I'm fine. I wasn't. And then I went to the doctor, and then he was like, let's get you in for imaging, like, now. And I was like, whoa. And so I had tests done, and everything seems fine. I don't need to worry about it right now. In this economy, Alejo, I am more fine right now than I expected to be. I'm just gonna say that. Like, have I started on any meds? Yeah. That's my meds. I put the coot in charcuterie. Oh, thank you. I put the shark in charcuterie. Right now. No, I haven't started any meds. I don't need to. I just have to go back in 6 months. Probably every 6 months. Thank you, Alejo. I have to go back in 6 months and have the test done again. Not the charcuterie. Oh my God. That is one of my favorite, like, trends. Oh, by the way, this is CBD. This is not weed. It's just CBD. I got this one at TwitchCon and I loved it. It was great. It's called a balance bar, but it uses glycerin, vegetable glycerin, and I don't like it because it messes with your lungs. It's really bad. And it has like clouds. Like, what year is it? You can like taste the vegetable glycerin. Not a fan. So the other night I went and picked up just another like CBD vape. I normally eat CBD gummies. And this shouldn't be a surprise to any of you. I live in Oregon. Look for, I know vape is bad. That's live resin. It's not that bad. Live resin? Something like that. Brownies. Yeah. We actually got a drink too. Like I'm used to drinking like the CBD, like beverages, but we got, don't give that. But yeah, I picked one of those up also. Life is bad. Yeah, life is bad, and CBD helps me get through it. Oh, Radical Ninja, that's so cute. Thank you. How are you? THC does that for you? Does helping you chill? Have I tried the oil stuff? I haven't. From what I understand, it's almost like kind of semi the same as oil. I mean, as like edibles. You ever done or smoked weed in your life? Which is again 100% legal here. That's good. You want brownies now? Not fun brownies, just regular brownies. I love brownies. I'm a big fan. I had a really hard time sleeping. So when you're bipolar or you have BB, hello, thank you so much for 89 freaking months. Guys, can we please get hearts and hype for the man that literally keeps me alive? Thank you. I'm like a Tamagotchi. You smoked weed with a stoner, it set you in a different realm. Alchi, I believe that. I'm not a stoner. I'm gonna be very clear. I guess that's kind of like an alcoholic saying, well, no, I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I believe in moderation. Stephen King scared the hell out of me. So I avoid addiction, except for Cookie Run Kingdom. I avoid addiction as much as I possibly can. Balance. Brownies have chocolate in it, which is a drug. Truth. According to Mormons back in the day, I think, right? Narovo, hello. Arthur, hi. Okay. So yeah, I had a really hard time sleeping when I first was diagnosed with the bipolars, and they wanted to put me on a sleep medication, and I was like, hell nah. I have heard the horror stories, and this was when medical devil's lettuce was just approved. You smelled it. Here, I'll give you some. This was when it was just approved, and it was I got my medical license in Arizona, and it helped me sleep. And I started with CBD, only CBD. Also, when I couldn't eat for like 6-7 years, I couldn't eat meat, and I was nauseous all the time. That also helped. If you don't know, stress can cause you to develop allergies. I developed a meat allergy at the time. Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint with God. Thank you. But yeah, so it's always helped me out. Checking the salmon. Gabe's making salmon tonight. It smells really good. The thing is huge too. It's like this big. We got it at Costco. We also have Branzino. But anyways, so it helps. You guys have heard me talk about tension and how I get tension headaches and everything like that. It also helps. You like to take gummies with THC and CBD because CBD alone does nothing and THC alone causes anxiety. I've heard that. I know some folks who do not handle their THC very well. So, you want to meet me IRL? Oh my gosh, I am like 60% booked for PAX East. Radioed, hello. You come in just to go to work. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm sorry, but also I'm happy you have job. You know? You know? Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyways, I am very stinky. Yes, I do stink. PAX East, when's that? March. Shoot, it's not on my sticky note. I have sticky notes. I have a lot of sticky notes. March-ish? March-ish, I want to say. Okay, thanks. Wish those visas were easy to get as US visas. Oh, EU visas, because I would be open to an Oregon. Oh my gosh, that would be so nice. I want to go to Europe so bad. Yeah, actually, I only look like this because this is a VTuber. I actually am an 800-year-old witch. Yes. Yes. You doing PAX East? Yeah. I also do my meetups and stuff. I will be doing another one outside of the convention so that if anybody wants to come in and say hello. Same thing like we did last time, but this time I won't mess up talking about where it's at. But yeah. You were in Russia for like 6 years and that caused issues for the US visa. I believe that. Yes, Mad Insane, 836. Listen, do you know how many... So I go get facials done because I have a Massage Envy subscription because I have really bad tension problems and like muscle tension stress and stuff like that. And so I go get a facial, and every single time she's like, oh my gosh, you got the skin of a 20-year-old. And every single time I have a new facial chick, I go, I'm really glad you noticed because they run really fast. And every single time they'll be like, yes, it's a real life YouTuber. This is actually called a meat tuber, a flesh tuber. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. I'm happy about New Year because I'm Bangladeshi Muslim. Oh, that's awesome! Congrats! Yeah, because Mamdani won. Why are the mods the biggest trolls of streamers? It's true. It's true. Okay. We're going to be answering questions tonight. That's what our video is going to be. That is what this is going to be. Oh, let me text Gabe back. He's offering me food, but I'm going to stream for a little bit. I really want to do more of these like Q&A videos. And like as in-depth answers as possible, I feel would be really nice. Who's Mamdani? I live under a rock. He is the new governor of New York City. Mayor? And to us, hello! Mayor. Yes, mayor. I like him. Good day. Hello, David Ricketts. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm pulling up the story archive. Un momento. Current mayor-elect. Yes, I really like him. But it shouldn't be a surprise. Coming from me. So, Samithy, hello. I know, right? Any sane person would. Dude, rent control, like across the board? What's the other one? Free transit or reduced transit? One of the two. Dude, do you know how much kids in this like city that I'm in travel around because like they have free transit? It's so nice. All right, I'm pulling up the Q&A one. If my phone will load, please. Pretty please. Princess. Where is it? Wait a gosh darn second. What? October 17th. It was definitely not October 17th. And it was definitely not September 23rd. Oh no. Stories archive? Did I lose my story that had all the questions? No. No. What? I'm going to be very upset. Ran on wanting to improve transit and housing. I love that. I love that so much. Everything is so expensive. Yeah, for sure. Hold on. I'm trying to find this. Oh, okay. No, wait. Is this it? Are these my stories? These are my stories. Okay. I gotta remember what day Nope, that's TwitchCon. I gotta remember what day I put the little Q&A thing up. Was it a Saturday? Was it a Sunday? No, it was definitely not then. Did I put it on the wrong page? Am I looking at the wrong channel? Why do I feel crazy? What? I'm on the wrong page. You never utilized your student benefits? I don't know anything about benefits of students. I wasn't a student long enough. Ah, found it. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just going to read through these. And then that's it. Gotta save those fits locally. Platforms will delete them randomly. True. True. I'm 59 and new to Twitch. Is bussin' good? Is it like a bussy? Can a bussy be bussin'? Are they related? My grandson keeps using that word. And any help will do. God bless. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. Will I be doing a horror game stream? Yeah. I think after this we're gonna be we finished Mortuary Assistant. And I did get well, I'm opening up Steam. No, I'm Not Human. I did get that. But we also have, oh, wait. I also have, where is it? I have Sons of the Forest, Layer of Fear installed, and then there was another one that I was supposed to finish, and I don't remember what it was now. Human? Who's human? I don't know. My middle child loves to jump in and scare the crap out of me, but she's not here right now. So, okay. Answering questions. Aw, this one's nice. Says, not a question. Just want to say thank you for the little encouragement videos. You're welcome. This one says, how do you pet your cat? Any doggos? Yes. How do I stop remembering bad memories that made me have an anxiety attack? This one's actually pretty intense. My advice would be first to find a therapist, because a therapist would be the best person, the best avenue for healing. But also some things that you can do on your own is when you start feeling that anxiety over that memory, if you're aware of it, just kind of like breathe. Like, it can't hurt you. It's in the past. If you have like anxiety over things that continue happening, you know, then that's a little bit of a different one. But yes, definitely speak to a therapist. There are like, what is it? REM, EDM, EFM. I don't know. There's a therapy type that really helps with memories as well. Yes. Oh my God, Ron. The other day, dark joke incoming. I'm driving down the road and I see this billboard that says Jesus is the only way to God. And out of instinct, just without missing a beat, I go, well, Glock too. I have a very dark sense of humor. I feel like most people that go through a lot of trauma do. But anyways, EMDR. Hello, Brad Guy Games. I can't help it. I just have a really dark sense of humor. It's kind of hard to like turn off. Anyways, have I had water today? Yes, I have. Are you happy? Most of the time. Yes, I am. I know, right, Ron? I want to ask, should I change who I am to make new friends? No. Is this from Jake? No, Jake. You definitely should not change who you are to make new friends. You should not make yourself any smaller or any more palatable. Okay? That is what you have to do. You have to be true to yourself. Because once you're true to yourself, then you attract those similar people that are also true to themselves. And then in turn, will appreciate you for who you are. Okay? Unless you're an asshole, then change. Yeah. Unless you're like any of the bad things, like, I don't know, a fascist or a PDF file, or, and I'm not saying you are, or like murderer, then change. But other than that, no. Exactly, Cypher. If people cannot accept you for who you are, they do not deserve you. Precisely. What kind of music am I into from The Gray Artist? I am into synthwave and I am into like indie folk. I don't really know how to describe that. In ranking, it would be synthwave, indie folk, country. No, not country. What am I thinking? Pop-ish? I don't know. I don't want to say pop, like rock. I don't know. I have a very eclectic taste in music, and I don't. Oh, I like the big wub dub songs too. I like that music. What is that called? EDM? Yeah. Yes. What do I wish for? What do you want in life in general in the years to come? Financial stability. Enough money to cover my bills. That's what I want. When you're out with people, do you ever still feel alone? I do. Yes. I leave. If I am out with people and I start feeling alone or I start feeling weird about being there, I don't want to bring the mood down, so I'll just leave. Sometimes I'll come back. This one time at TwitchCon, I straight up left a group dinner and they didn't notice I was gone. I had gone to the bar and had 2 fingers of whiskey and then came back and they had no idea. But the whiskey helped me get through the rest of the dinner and I didn't have to pay for it because it was like a sponsored dinner thing. But yeah, I leave. I just don't have time for that. I could literally be playing Cookie Run Kingdom than be around people or eating or crocheting or drawing or doing literally anything else and wasting my time being around people that I'm not comfortable with, that I feel alone with. You know what I mean? I want to eat and not gain weight. Mood. What plans do you have for Christmas this year? What plans do I have for Christmas this year? Probably panic about how I'm going to afford Christmas gifts. Panic about what to send my kids. Panic about getting Santa his list on time. And then enjoy the day. And on the day, we open gifts and then we all hang out and watch Lord of the Rings. And we eat the candies and the stuff. And then we have like, don't judge. I like to eat McDonald's on Christmas because, and here's a really cute little story. When my kiddos were itty bitty, we would go to my grandmother's house. We would go to we started off with my stepbrother's house. And there we would see like my mom and dad and my step siblings and their kids, etc. And then we would go to my grandmother's house, which was like all the way across town. And then we would go to my mother-in-law or brother-in-law's, wherever that was being hosted. And then sometimes we had other stops. And so by the time we got home, it was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. I didn't want to cook after being gone all day. So we got McDonald's like every year for Christmas. And I know it's bleh, but it's a tradition. Big tradition. We listen and we don't judge. Thank you. Hello, Zed's Music. How are you? I hope you're well. Want to have my house clean and invite my immediate family for a big Christmas dinner, but I know they won't come. I'm sorry. I know the feeling. I'm very glad I don't live in Arizona anymore. No judgment here. That sounds great. Yay. Do I ever wonder if your content has actually saved people's lives? I do, but it's not out of doubt for what people say. It is more this like imposter syndrome that I have about, is the work that I'm really doing, is the stuff that I'm really doing that helpful? You know? I'm sorry, Ron. It's when I was able to enjoy the McDonald's. The last time I enjoyed it here was when I was 5. Aw, maybe you just need a different McDonald's. You know, maybe you just need a new McDonald's. The Net God, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 months on Twitch. You are amazing, wonderful, fantastic, and superb. There is something to be said. Guys, can we please get hearts in chat over on Twitch? Engaging with you. Oh, thank you so much, David. I appreciate that. I I do very much appreciate that. I know that there was a lot of time that I was alone. There was a lot of time that I felt alone. There was a lot of time that I wish I could have had some sort of a connection with literally anyone. And I'm glad that we can kind of have that in like a parasocial found family way, you know? Because I don't know if you guys are in the Discord, but the Discord is freaking awesome. Sometimes I'll just sit here and cry happy tears over the Discord alone. Because so if you guys are not in Discord, it is discord.com/Draskia. No, it's discord.com or discord.gg. I know what my own thing is. Yeah, discord.gg/Draskia. But yeah, like just having the internet, having that connection with other people is so much more important. And if that is through, you know, the World Wide Web connecting us across, you know, I was going to say the universe. How cool would that be? Thank you, Mortbot. Like all around the world, we can be supportive of each other. We can be there for each other. We don't have to feel as alone as sometimes we do. Ooh, what's that shiny one? Oh, it's a PC. Our universe so far, yes. Are you resting, recouping spoons and drinking water? Are you prioritizing yourself? I have been resting. I have been crocheting. No, aliens, come. Don't eat shorts. Come fix things, please. Thank you so much, NetGod. That's really pretty hard, the purple one. I just wish you could send hugs over Discord and the internet. Very much agreed. Very much agreed. Dark Moon, hi. You have a really sad question? Of course. Have I seen the news about the planet Trappist 1E? Thank you so much, Narovo. Thank you very much. Charizard Hawkins, hello. And honestly, people on the internet have saved my life in a lot of different ways. They've covered my butt. They've bought out baby lists. They were there for me, listened to me cry at 3 in the morning because I didn't know how to get my daughter to stop, like, burping. No, she had gas. She was colicky, so she would cry all the time. I'm so sorry, Dark Moon. I am so sorry. First off, fuck cancer. Like, 100%. I am... Oh my gosh. And I am so sorry for your loss. That is really hard. There is... I'm sending all of my love and support, Dark Moon. I'm very sorry. Take all the time that you need to process. I didn't realize I was so depressed last year after my grandma passed, until looking back at it. And then I was like, wow, I don't think it was normal to play 8 hours of Elden Ring. Even though I streamed it, even though I got up every day and did the things. Give yourself grace, okay? It's hard. Only 40 light years away? Oh my gosh. Fuck cancer indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, Alana Pierce is a battle sister in Warhammer. I saw that. Carl Johnson, hello. How many of my family doing? We're doing pretty good. Bracing for winter. Very excited for soup. More soup. And scary movies and all the blankets. I have my blanket all the time right now because it's all the time cold. We don't even like turn our heater on often. Thank you, Captain. We'll fight it together. Pretty depressed in December. Spent 5 hours playing Little Kitty Big City. You got up every day and you did the thing, and I thought I wasn't depressed because I did the thing. I will be honest. I would like to shout out my medications. Cold, you say? I like the cold. It's nice. Oh shoot! I don't want to close this and then lose the thing. What do you do when you don't know what to do? That's a complicated question. Are we talking about being bored? Play Cookie Run Kingdom. Or I switch over. I have an account on Instagram that is all nails. So like I just did my nails recently. I used all of my cat eyes because I wanted to see what they looked like on black. And then I wanted to see what they looked like on like a pinkish white. Anyways, I scroll through there. That's it. What do I do when I don't know what to do in terms of like a situation, like a frustrating situation? I will be very transparent and say, I do not know what to do in this situation. And I'll be transparent with myself and I'll be transparent with the other person. Yes. Yes. All males? Nah. Dedicated meow button and hats for cats? Why have I not heard of this game? There's a meow button? All Arizonans like the cold. Facts. Truth. Truth. Yeah. You too can change that. Carl, we have a running joke that I'm 836. I'm 36. 10C is probably too old for Arizona. Too cold. What is 10C in Fahrenheit? Can you tell me that in dumb units, please? Sounds like Stray. Ugh. I want to play Stray so bad, but I feel like it would take serious emotional damage. 50F is cold. But hear me out. I'm small. And I also have Raynaud's syndrome, which is Raynaud's, which is super, super fun. So basically, when I get cold, my feet will, and my fingers and like sometimes like up my hands will look like there's no blood in it. Will look like there's no blood in it at all. Ooh, thank you, Prince. That looks very cute. Going home is obviously your main priority. But is it though? So yeah, Ron, Canadians are built different though. It's 14 in Freedom Mutants. I like the cold though. Like, don't get me wrong. I really, really like the cold. But I like it because I get to be warm. I like my blankets. I like my Oodie. I like socks. Oh, I love socks and scarves. And I wear 2 pairs of pants, which is really fun sometimes. And I have like fleece lined leggings that I can like put tights over. I love it. I love fall and winter fashion. So nice, so good. But I like it because I can be warm. I can get warm. I can sit in front of the fireplace. Honestly, I would rather go out cold than hot. Heat stroke, pass. Freezing, I feel like it would just be a little bit easier. But yeah, I like to be cozy. I do not like to be hot. No, I like to be warm on my own terms. Lived in Arizona for too long. It was not on my own terms. Okay, back to questions. We have so many questions. Oh, I lost the questions. No. Arnar, have you had a dream that you had I had a weird dream last night that I was hanging out with a family member and they just kept peeing themselves. It was odd. Confused Southern Californian? Yeah. Okie dokie, Ron, good luck. Beat him up. Yes, exactly, Dexter. You can add layers. You cannot. You can only take so much clothes off. And let me tell you, summertime in Phoenix, you can take all your clothes off. There are plenty of people running around Phoenix with all their clothes off. Anywhere, just throw a boop. Just throw like a dart on the map of like Phoenix, Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, everything else like that, the valley. There will be someone out there, buck naked. Did I say beat them up? Yeah, I meant like keep them on task. Like, be firm. I had a dream recently. I said it's a bad day when I'm not the most pathetic one in the room. Why does that go so hard? That's amazing. Somewhere in your country might as well be an oven. Yeah. No, you don't want to see these people. Meth is a thing in Phoenix. I think every 5 years a house around us blew up from a meth lab. You do not want to go to Phoenix for that. What time is it here? I think I saw that one. It is 7:26 p.m. What is your go-to dish when you don't feel like making anything? Ooh, a tortilla, okay, with peanut butter and honey. That's my go-to. Phoenix is a monument to mankind's arrogance. I highly agree. Blech. Those people usually got arrested. Sometimes they didn't, though. There's too many. Hot Pockets? Yes, bagels. They're so good. Okay, Ron. Go beat them up. Okay, I'm going to pull up the questions. Archive. Story. There it is. Where were we? How can you support me how can we support you when you're struggling? Patience. Oh, Milk Twitch, yeah! Oh, Milk Witch, yay! I'm so glad. I hope you have water. I also have water. Archive. I just remembered. Send her Cookie Run premium currency. I do like gifts. But for reals, I had to buy Cookie Run Pass last night because I really wanted Awakened White Lily cookie, and I was doing all the questions, and I'm not the questions, the tasks and things to get the specific currency. And there was only 5 days left, so I wound up buying it. Was like $15. I tried not to. I bought the pass, so I did all the work, but I completed the Kingdom Pass and the Awakened White Lily cookie pass. Thank you very much. Like, no one here, like maybe one person is gonna know what I'm talking about. I play a game called Cookie Run Kingdom and I love it. They say money doesn't buy happiness. Anyone who says that hasn't been poor. You had a dream I was eating all you can eat buffet about pizza. I woke up chewing on your pillow. That's actually really cool. That's really fun. Oh my gosh. It may be cold, but that's not going to stop me from having ice cream. Wintertime is the best time to have ice cream. I don't feel rushed. I don't feel rushed at all. I love it. It's great. Cookie Run Kingdom is fun. I love it. It's my favorite game. What books are you reading right now? I am currently reading Horror Movie. Let me see. I'm listening to Horror Movie, a novel, and I really like it. Honestly, I was kind of like, and then I start... Friends. Not far off. I listen to like urban fantasy or like horror romance, I think would be another way to put it. I'm also listening to Atlas. What is it? Not Atlas 6. It's the second book, the Atlas Paradox. So I'm listening to the Atlas Paradox. I'm listening to Horror Movie and Novel. And I'm currently reading a book that I was recommended off TikTok, and I'm almost done with it. I think I'm going to be at... I love to read. And I read every night. I try to read every night. Where's my Kindle app? Kindle, where did you go? There it is. Hello? Quilo? I'm so sorry. Not Atlas Shrugged, no. Cloud Atlas, though. I liked Cloud Atlas. Why am I not logged in? What? Settings? Hello? What? My, like, Kindle's all weird. Oh, I don't like that at all. I think I've read for like 152 weeks in a row. Something crazy. I've had this Kindle since 2020, and I love it. I love it very much. And I do rent books from Libby. I enjoy Libby as well. Do you listen to audio dramas? I saw you liked a post for the casting call in an upcoming one. I do try to. I tend to forget things. So I'll start listening to one and then it'll disappear from my brain until I see something again. Audiobooks are just like right there. So have a wonderful one, Arthur. I would really like to get more into listening to like D&D type stuff. I think that would be really fun. Especially with how many D&D people I'm acquainted with now. But I've been really obsessed with Magic the Gathering. And I might have also watched a 3-hour-long video on the lore of Adventure Time this weekend. Gotta play Dispatch. What's Dispatch? Okay. Am I planning to pursue a degree in psychology? No, because it's expensive. Yeah. I would love to, but it costs a lot of money and I have debt to pay off, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, Narovo, I'll check it out. Only 3-hour-long video? Dude, Captain Capu. You know I love my Warhammer lore. Money, who's got money? Truth. Oh, not a question, but a thank you, really. Content like yours makes life less bleak sometimes. I appreciate you. I heard Jacksepticeye voice acted in it. Nice. There's a ton of podcasts that get into the audio D&D-esque dramas. Enjoy Monster Hour. Ooh. I was listening to Magnus Archives. That was really good. I really like the Magnus Archives. And then I was looking for an SCP series, but I didn't find one yet. Ooh, Dispatch plus Critical Role people. Wow. I have a degree in psychology. It's overrated. I would like to get some sort of like counseling or I don't want to say like a therapy certification, but I do have a lot of things that I would like to talk on and I feel like I need to have that to be taken seriously, unfortunately. Hi, it's Doms. We're doing good. Ah, Aaron Paul and Jeffrey Wright. Very cool. I'm gonna have to check it out. Will you send it to me in Discord so I don't forget? Do I believe in Jesus? I hope the answer is yes. I'm gonna skip that one. Why do apples apple but strawberries don't berry? What fictional world would you not want to live in? Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. I don't think I would want to live in that world. Especially not the TV one. Because the TV one took out all the magic. And then other than that, I just feel like I'm going to die from sepsis. Or if I get like a cut on my leg or something. Not a question. I just want to say thank you for your videos. I hope you take some time for yourself. Thank you, random citizen. You'd say this world? I wish this world was fiction. Absolutely hate to live in the invincible world. Yeah. That was your question? Nice. Oh, yeah, it was. Hello. This one's from John. Is it right that I'm doing workout gym to move on from my past? Yes. Just make sure you're also working out your mind and your brain, like your mindset and your mental health. Other than Hogwarts, I would want to join World of Warcraft. I would be a priest, just like my main. Yep. By the way, guys, I am this close to only streaming WoW. I haven't loaded it up because I know the minute I do. How do you work out? How do you work out mind? Through meditation, through positive thinking exercises, through positive self-talk when things get really bad. Wow, adding premium currency seems like a big L. I don't even know what that is right now. What do you mean premium currency? I feel like I'm dying faster than everyone else. Need new hobbies. Bro, I feel you. Tater Zero. I started... Join us. I play Horde. By the way, if you don't know, I played WoW for 18 years. I have played a Blood Elf Priest for all 18 of them. I have healed for a little bit more than half of that. I also am playing a Druid, which I really love. But I mostly love it because I get to just fly around. And it's really easy to get quests done because I'm an achievement hunter. Yes. And I really love it. Looks so pretty today. Thank you, Ghost. Oh, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Affirmations for someone with emotional trauma. That is hard. Mind workout. Oh yeah, yeah. Those things. Go through those. Tell yourself, you know, when those negatives starts coming in, be like, Nerovo, I look like a gremlin some days. Oh my God. My hair this morning, I had it in French braids for 2 days and it went poof. It drove me insane. I had to take a shower to wash it so that I could blow dry it so that I could put it up in a bun because that's how I wear my hair. But nah, man, sometimes I scare myself. Okay, affirmations for someone with emotional trauma. Let me look some up. It's hard to really focus in on like one thing. I have PTSD or childhood PTSD, which sucks. Knowing that you are worth more than you were treated is the hardest for me to still grasp. But once I started getting past the point of denying myself that closure and that peace, that was where things started. Like I was worth the recovery. I'm worth healing and feeling better. Expect to crash out every once in a while and be kind with yourself. Hearthsteel. Buying in-house items for the upcoming housing update. Oh, I don't care about that. As long as it's not like buying gear. Aw, thank you, Nerovo. Yeah. Just try to stay positive. It's hard. Have I played any of the Castlevania games? I have not. But I have watched the Castlevania show and Castlevania Nocturne on Netflix like probably 6 times. And I would love to play the games. They just haven't been on my like immediate playlist. I also don't get a chance to play video games all that often, unfortunately. I lost the page again. Get back here. Get back here. I would love to play them though. See all. Bum, 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 bum. Why are you so awesome? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. How do I deal with loneliness even though I have friends and family? It's hard. Captain Capu. So it was the wrong page. No, I'm just teasing. Friends, yes. I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with yes. What was I gonna say? Oh, how do I deal with loneliness even though I have friends and family? It's hard. I had friends and family for a really long time and I always felt lonely. Finding peace within yourself is something I would suggest. Finding something that brings you that peace. It's a little hard for me to answer questions about like hanging out with people because I'm a hermit. I have agoraphobia and I get super like I just don't like to leave my house. Hermit game Santa, hello darling, how are you? I hope you're well. But yeah, I have agoraphobia, which is you're like, Maggie, you were just at 2 conventions and Seattle for other stuff. Yeah, it's an inoculation, it's exposure therapy. So, but yeah, I don't really want to hang out with people. I'm like, what do you mean? There are things to do outside of the house. I have everything I need. I have my dog, I have my TV, I have my music, I have my books, I have my crochet. Like, I need, no, Santa, of course I want to hang out with you again. I want to eat with you. You always have the best choices, but I don't think I could afford one of those meals. But traveling and being out and doing things kind of like pushes that desire to just hide in the woods and eat passing travelers, kind of pushes it down a little bit. It reminds me like, no, I enjoy being out. What? Santa. PAX East. We'll drag Dan down. I can finally see him again. Live to eat, not eat to live, I say. I love food. I love eating. I'm not going to be at PAX. No! I might be in New York. I might be in New York in April. I should definitely be in New York in April. Oh, somebody else asked a question. Carl, what is your favorite MCU movie and show? Ooh, that's a good one. So recently I rewatched all of the MCU movies and television series in a row. It took me 2 months, but I really enjoyed it. I would say my favorite show is Agent Carter, just hands down. My favorite show is Agent Carter. I love her, and I'm so angry what they did to her. And just in general, the things that have happened. I would say I'm really enjoying the like, I think we're in phase 6. I was really enjoying phase 4. I liked this is hard. I really like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness because it was more of a like scary jump scare, like horror elements. You brought in just all of the cool stuff, and one of my favorite actors was in it. I bet you cannot guess who it was. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Spider-Man. I'm thinking of the Spider-Man one. What was the Spider-Man one where he goes in all the different places? Was that was No Way Home? No. Was that No Way Home? No. What am I thinking of? It wasn't Homecoming. Was it Far From Home? It wasn't Far From Home either. Was it Doctor Strange? No, it wasn't Doctor Strange. What am I thinking of? What movie was it? No Way Home? It was No Way Home. Hi, Chef Maki. How are you? Are you sure? Are you sure that's the one with Doctor Strange? I could just click it. Yeah, it was. It was. I like that one a lot because one of my favorite actors was in it. You guys are right. Multiverse of Madness went everywhere. I did enjoy Multiverse of Madness a lot. Did I do the Infinity Saga supercut for the rewatch? Santa? No, I don't think I did. I definitely don't think I did. How many passive travelers have you eaten? Enough to keep me looking young. Hello, Kasam. I hope you're having a lovely day. Asbear, I know, right? Doesn't it sound fun? If I meet Zora and Mom Donnie in New York, give him a handshake. Heck yeah, I'll give him a hug. But I do watch the extended editions of Lord of the Rings. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed Phase 5. I would say of all of those, of all the movies, no, I enjoyed Phase 4 a lot. I think Phase 3 was like peak-ish. I know. I say that, and that has like Civil War, and it has all the other ones in it, but it's just... Avengers Age of Ultron is really freaking good. Iron Man 1 still holds up really well. Winter Soldier slaps. Dark World was good. Doctor Strange was pretty good. I have an email. The bombs begin to fall and I'm rushing to meet my love. Please remember me. There is. Black Panther was pretty good. The Avengers movies, Infinity War and Endgame. I have some negative emotions attached to those. But yeah. Okay, we have another question. How many languages do you speak? Are you learning any? I barely speak English. But I know a lot of Spanish, a lot of Japanese. I'm learning and picking up more Chinese. I am currently learning American Sign Language. That is what I'm currently learning. Hello, Jarvis. How are you? Who was the favorite actor you were talking about? Bruce Campbell. Bruce Campbell. I love him. I've been on a Evil Dead obsession recently, like lore and everything. I think we talked about it last time I streamed. Okay. Jarvis Protocol. We were just talking about Age of Ultron. You know, I gotta say though, I think Age of Ultron might be my favorite MCU movie. Because I'm thinking about all the other ones, and I enjoy that one the most. Ah, he's a neighbor of a coworker? Great barbecues? That's awesome! I've had an opportunity to speak and to chat with his son occasionally. I did not know that he was in Oregon. Now I'm gonna just be on the lookout all the time. Ultron is Jarvis's alter ego when Tony pisses him off. Yes. I am also a big fan. No, maybe not a stalker. Just maybe like, oh my god. Oh my god. That's it. I wouldn't even say hi. He's Pizza Papa in the multiverse. Yes. Yes, he is. X-Men. I'm a big X-Men fan, and I'm really hoping that they do another, like, solid X-Men movie soon. We got some hints. Disney can say mutants, so we did get some. What was I watching the other day where they said mutant? Drovo, happiest of birthdays, too. Still feel like a child? I still feel like a child. It's actually unfair that I have to do adult things when I am just a 36-year-old teenager. Bye, Santa. Mwah. Ba-dum-bum. Favorite Magic the Gathering color combo to play. Landot's not even here. Black, white, and green. Phyrexian. Although I never grew past child height. Truth. Ron. It's paying taxes. It's scary. I don't like it. Landot! You are here! Hello! My grandmother always said, you have to get old. You don't have to grow up. You've been wanting to get into Magic the Gathering? These are my my Phyrexian cards. And I'm going to be building decks around them. Okay? I'm going to be building a blue deck and a red deck and then mono black. So I have some commanders that I really, so this is my deck. It's not really this big. This is just the case that she comes in. But I have some commanders that are like Phyrexian ones that are mono. And I'm like, I don't really know how I feel about that. But I went through all my cards and I logged them all in Manabox and I found like I have Vraska as like a planeswalker. And she's a legendary planeswalker, so technically I can use her. Ooh, I have Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold. She is a blue black. $1,600 on Magic cards, $1,800 on ATLA stuff, and then $800 on some expensive packs. Oh my gosh, I don't have expendable income. I don't buy them. Planeswalkers you can't unless oh, okay. I'm still learning. But then I also have Venser the Corpse Puppet, which is a blue black. So that's pretty cool. And I want to have only Phyrexian cards. Oh, you got a Soulstone and Cosmic Spider-Man? Nice. Can be your commander. Does it say that they can be my commander? I don't know. It doesn't say it on here. I'm still learning. I've only been playing for a few years. You got a Soulstone too? Nice. What else do I have for Phyrexian? I've been going through all my cards and I've been finding all of my legendary creatures, and so I just have them. They're just hanging out in a completely like isolated area. I want to build a fairy deck. I have this really pretty fairy card. That's why they're thick. Yeah. But yeah, I really want to... Oh, I have Luca as a legendary planeswalker too. I've seen Planeswalker X can be your commander. Ah, thank you. I was not aware. My current commander... Where is my current commander? Hello? Did she get mixed in? Oh no. My current commander is just a Yexel? Excel? I don't know what her name is. But I have the all is one. Yeah, all will be one. And it's just a solid red. And I really can we make our commanders guess? Yes. I mostly play Phyrex. That's it. I only play Phyrexian. You can play as your commander. The magic of rules. Yeah. It's an enchantment. And it says whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be one deals that much damage to target opponent, creature and opponent controls, or planeswalker. So it's a really good card. I think it would be a lot of fun. That's one that I want to build a deck around. I think I have to do like just a solid red deck unless I can get a commander. I do also have the Solfem Mayhem Dominus, which is a pretty cool card. This one's pretty neat too. It's all shiny. And it says it's a Phyrexian horror. And it says if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent, an opponent controls, it deals double that damage to the player or permanent. And then I can discard 2. I can spend 1 and 2 reds to put an indestructible counter on him. And he is a 5/4. Have I seen the Marvel Magic cards? I've only seen the Spider-Man ones. I also have Monument of Perfection, and I have Feed the Infection as well. And these are just cards that I really want to shove in my deck. Well, I want to build decks around. So these are all of my extra Phyrexian cards, and I'm going to be building decks around them. And I'm really excited because I'm using my own craziness, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it. My brother-in-law put it a really good way where he was like, yeah, you know, just do something really complicated for a game that you are learning. And I was like, you know, that sounds like me. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I am obsessed with the Magic lore. So when it comes to, like, there's the Avatar one, the Final Fantasy, the Marvels, all that other kind of stuff. It's not something I'm interested in getting. It's something I am interested in looking at. But I tend to hyperfixate. And right now I'm hyperfixating on Phyrexians. I really love the infect mechanic, and I need to learn how to use oil counters. I also love that Phyrexians have been around since literally the beginning of Magic. It's so cool. The lore is so deep. But anyways, thank you for activating my Magic the Gathering trap card. I want to play so much more. Like literally every time we have like time between two things, I'm like, hey, do you want to go get our Magic cards and then just go sit at the tabletop store? Where Gabe and I have started having like a Magic night. Like we try to do it once a week. This weekend, I think he's going to be doing a tournament-ish thing up in Portland around the what's the one I just said? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Hobby yapping genuinely makes me happy. I really pre-release. Yeah, I think they get some cards and then they like it's called Two-Headed Monster or Beast or something. Oh, Jarvis, that would be super cool. That great movie? Yeah, the live action one. They made some Magic cards around it. No. Two-Headed Giant. That's it. Yes, that's what they're doing. It's my husband and his brother. And you play him, yeah, you play in pairs. And so they're doing a tournament. I'm probably gonna maybe I'll go. I don't know. Maybe I'll go and just hang out. I also like to walk to a bookstore that's really near there, so I might go and then just hang out in the bookstore. And then there's this really good vegan Japanese place next door. If you get a top-down camera, you can play physical cards online. Really? I have another camera. It's just one I use for work. Or Avatar: The Blue Alien. I don't like those movies. Is it near the convention center? I don't know. Not sure. Maybe? It's a warehouse. It's the east side of the river. That's what a spell table is? Oh. Lost my card collections? You might try to get a new one? Oh, that would be so much fun. I didn't know that Dan TDM was into Magic. Thank you so much, Siphonics. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Okay, I think we have East Side, so probably. If you have a tabletop simulator, you can play for free with all the cards. Ooh, I did not know that. What is this? Sunday. I think Sunday he's doing the thing because Saturday is our family Thanksgiving. So I think Sunday. Oh, hold on. Nice to see you here. I'm glad to get the streaming back up on I gotta text my daughter. She's at a High School Musical. What was I saying? Oh, Oh, I'm really glad to get the YouTube stuff fixed. Saturday is Thanksgiving. No, we're doing my in-laws Thanksgiving. We're doing in-law Thanksgiving. My in-laws. Archive. All right, other questions. We have a few more left. How do I build the fundamentals of self-esteem? Start by telling yourself you're worth it. Start by telling yourself that you're worth happiness and joy and kindness and good health. Thanksgiving was last month, you weird Americans. I think Thanksgiving is like 2 Thursdays from now. Lana, you shut the fuck up. Goes for anyone else that's gonna say anything like that. I don't normally cuss unless it's important, okay? I will fight you. You are worth. She hit the real F-bomb on stream. Pissed me off. You are worth it. You are worth the happiness. It's so hard to convince yourself of that, but I promised. Yeah, of course, Ron. Ooh, I like this remix. Did I see the new Stream Gear stuff? No, I haven't. What is that? Hugs for everyone? Yes. Hugs for everyone. Indeed. But you are worth it. Stop telling yourself otherwise. When you feel like you're not worth it, or when you feel like you're... Did I see your message explaining the table? Oh, Spell Table is a website Wizards run because it's created by fans who uses webcams. Oh, that's so cool. That is super cool. Do you think that someone with anger issues deserves to have a family even when he still slips up from time to time? Yes. And I can say from firsthand experience, your girl is Irish in Spanish and a really good aim when I'm mad. I still slip up, and sometimes anger. I slip a little into that Irish Spanish, Irish Mexican blend. But I have learned to chunkless enchiladas. Yes. I've learned to give myself that grace and say, this is just a bad moment. This is not a bad anything else. This is not a bad everything. And then I apologize. So I will very, yes, Travis, true. Flip-flop target practice, pretty much. I will give myself the grace and say, you know, this is a bad moment. This is not a bad everything. And I will apologize to whatever person, animal, desk, doorknob I have lashed out at. And I will let them know, like, I'm sorry I lost my cool. It was not very cash money of me. Landot, I think all of my shoes are in the dungeon now. Yeah, it's all of them. If you guys don't know, Landot lives in a dungeon in my basement. Feels like you're a failure. I understand. Ron, samesies. I totally know what you mean. When my daughters were small, so I grew up with a very hi toothless grin. Yeah, I'm sorry I raised my voice. That wasn't very PogChamp of me. And once you start getting into that, once you start getting into the habit of apologizing, taking a few minutes for yourself, giving yourself that grace, forgiving yourself for what you've done, you get into the habit of it quicker. I I have very knee-jerk reactions still to things. But it has taken me years to breathe and to think before I react. And sometimes I do mess up. When my daughter was very, very small, she was a baby, my oldest. She was like maybe 10 months old, and she had knocked something over and it spilled everywhere. And I remember being this close to reacting the way that my stepmom reacted when I messed up. And if you know the stories, my stepmother was physically abusive. And I would get backhanded a lot. I get backhanded a crap ton. And I remember feeling that feeling. And then still to this day, I feel the shame of almost reacting that way. So I understand very, very, very much. Even 5 years ago, if you guys had known me 10 years ago, I was a completely different person. I would lose my crap over dropping a bag of cat food. I dropped a bag of cat food the other day, and instead of getting angry, I went, ha, picked it up, and then went on. Novo, we made peace. We did make peace, and I have forgiven her for a lot of that. We're no longer in contact. Same thing with me and my father. And that was a choice that I made to protect my peace. So, 9 years! Holy crap. Holy crap, that's a really long time. Almost 10 years for realsies. Whew. I still think back to 5 years ago, and I still don't like that person. But now I don't feel the pang of shame and guilt that person was. Because guilt is a useless, stupid, pointless emotion invented by the Catholics. Toothless grin. Yes. 10 years, 8 days, and 12 hours. Oh my gosh. Hey now, Linda, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that shame and guilt was not invented by the Catholics. Big Term Tech, hello. How good is your Spanish? No sé. I plead the fifth. Exactly. But women are scary. True. And sometimes I still do have those knee-jerk reactions. But I channel them. There are times where I will let 8-year-ago Maggie out, and she'll go 10 toes in. But I'm also, how do I explain this? I am the flip the tables and grab the whip kind of person. So now I just channel that energy, positive things. But I am definitely I will flip the tables and grab the whips and scream and yell and holler at people for what I'm passionate about. And I just channel that into constructive things. Landot. Channel that energy into a spell instead. Well, that actually is a really good, segue into the next question, which was like, how do you ground yourself when you're having a mental health crash out? And I take deep breaths. And once I realize I'm crashing out and I need to calm down, I will take deep breaths. I will try to recenter myself. If I keep crashing out, I will envision all of the negativity that I'm feeling being put into a little ball. And as I breathe, the ball gets smaller It gets smaller, and it gets smaller, and it gets smaller, and it gets smaller, but it doesn't go away. And then I put it in a box. And then I put that box in the maze from The Shining. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I'm really not kidding. That's like my mental health box. You use The Shining too? Nice. Yeah, actually I saw it in Dr. Sleep and lost my mind because I was like, I actually like cried over Dr. Sleep. I put it in there, and then you get that reference. Yes. I will address it later. I will not ignore it. I will not ignore it. But I will use that time to reflect on what made me crash out. Why did I crash out? What triggered me? How can I overcome this? And then I will address those emotions. It's hard to do, but it's worth it. Talk to your therapist, speak to a psychiatrist. There's a lot of like self-helpy stuff. I'll see if I can find any books or things that I can share on visualizing. Gotta find one first. I'm gonna highly recommend Brightside. If I'm not sponsored, they're just who I use. Their therapists and psychiatrists are great. Definitely get a digital therapist or psychiatrist first while you are looking for an in-person support. No way can ever go wrong. Ron. Not BetterHelp? No. BetterHelp can flip off. BetterHelp is not good. Brightside's great. What's the other one? Talkspace? Pretty good. Remind me a lot of my last therapist who I miss. I've had a few, but she was the only one that helped. I know that feeling. I tend to run out of therapist time because they go, well, you have all the tools. I'm just reminding you to use the tools. You probably don't need this. And I'm like, please don't go. Please, I do have all of the tools. But I forget what's in my toolbox often. Results can take amazing, but when we rush or mistake, it's bad. I highly agree with that. I do. I very, very much agree with that. Siphonics, I appreciate that insight. It's just like emotions. You have to process them. You have to take the time, because if you just take the shortcut out, it's going to explode. Like an improperly sealed pressure cooker. Remember being scared 7-year-old, wanting somebody to understand and hold me close while I crashed out about everything, but I had no one? I can very much relate. No, Ron! You don't have to be a wizard to cast Fireball. Yes. I think in my mental cabinets is that. It requires understanding on how to apply our methods. Yes. I very much understand. And I never want anyone to feel that way. Which is why I will keep making my stupid little cringe drink water and remind you of your mental health videos as often as I can. I had to take a break, but I'm back. You're usually wasting time instead of working. Ron, you could be playing Cookie Ranking. No, I'm just kidding. Stay here. Are you beating them up? You're supposed to beat them up. Don't you know? That's how you get people to work? Just kidding. Lose a version of yourself that used to believe in people. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't trust easily, doesn't dream the same way, doesn't feel at home in the world. You grew up, but you also lost something you can't explain. Yes. You saved my life. The best water fairy. Thank you, guys. We need more videos of you just pickups or beating us up. Maybe I'll do one someday. Some really silly one where it's like, drink water, and then I like elbow slam on the phone. I know it's cringy and I know it's silly, but that's the point. It's to make you smile. If I can make one person smile a day, that is all that matters. Because that is one person that is experiencing a moment of, ha, you know? If I can get somebody to go, that's good enough. Kindness is badass. Kindness is badass. And empathy, it's pretty damn punk. It is. It's a rebellious thing right now. I still believe in people. I don't trust anyone until I've known them. I don't trust people. It's hard. It's hard for me to trust people. I don't let people in. I tend to emotionally isolate myself. And I give them like a little bit. But I've learned that that's not bad. You should trust yourself. Trust your gut instincts. Or I put him into my basement. Yes, that's where Landot is right now. Mondays! Hello! How are you, sweetie? I hope you are well. Boop. You only let people in when they let me get close to them? Yes. I can relate to that. I don't like feeling like I'm a burden or like I'm a problem, but I'm learning to not make myself smaller. I am learning to not I'm learning to be me with anyone. And I don't have a sock drawer, Ron. I have a sock basket. It's a communal sock basket. None of the socks match. I look back at 8-year-old Maggie and I see a very happy, loved, I don't want to say spoiled, but very loved child. And then I look at 12, 13, 14-year-old Maggie. And I remember a girl that would sit and talk to the moon for hours. For hours. That was my friend. That was my sanctuary. I would sit there and tell the moon all of my problems. Big druid energy. Yes. There's a reason I like the moon. That I would talk to it. And it would help me. But I was very lonely from like 8 until about 17. I didn't have friends. We've talked about this before. I didn't have high school friends. I didn't have any like high school activities. I had church, but like it was just one of those things, you know? Yeah. I was very lonely. So I understand. It's very hard for me to let people in though, because people that I did trust and people that I do trust, and I'm also a very like ride or die person. I've been hurt in the past, but I'm not going to let them take that from me. I'm not going to let my crappy childhood take from me the person that I am. The girl who loved to draw, the girl who loved to write Legend of Zelda fanfic, girl who talked to the moon, the girl who would dive into books and finish a book in it, like that thick of a book in a day. I'm not gonna let all of the darkness and all the crap that happened and all the abuse I'm not gonna let it win. Just like I'm not gonna let any of the current or most recent crappy people, I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna keep being me. Yeah. So that's my only advice I can give, truly, is keep being you. I still do talk to the moon too, Chef. I do. Yeah. My advice for feeling different than the person you were in the past, You've been in a room full of quote unquote Christians and had them not notice or care? Yeah. Yeah. Or it was a shame. It was shameful to feel sad. My first girlfriend turned into the moon. Nice. Well, I love her. Shut up, Soka. Nice. But yeah, I've talked to my grandma. I talk to my grandma a lot. I talk to my grandpa a lot. Yeah. Oh, but what I was saying, yeah, don't let the bad things win. Don't go hollow, right? Okay? Don't go hollow. Oh, thank you so much, Refsus. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. You were waiting for me to say don't go hollow, weren't you, Angry Ron? Yeah, ain't no love like Christian hate. There's a reason that I don't claim that I don't wear a title of Christian anymore. Crying and people in my classroom kept trying to make it worse on purpose. Dude, I got bullied so much in school. I used to have a unibrow and I got bullied by like my cousins because I was the only Hispanic person in the family. Oh, you're waiting for that's the rough, buddy. Nice. There was a bug on my camera. Yeah, I got made fun of a lot. I got made fun of because I never had new clothes. I'd get like hand-me-downs, or I wasn't allowed to like pick out my own clothes. Oh my gosh. Dude, in high school, here's this. So I met Gabe in high school at a charter school, okay? And I wanted to date him. And my mom and dad, my stepmom and my dad said nah, because he's Mormon. And so as a punishment, they moved me from that high school to another high school. Okay. And she made me wear my high school uniform the entire school year. It's what I had to wear. It's what I had to wear. And my parents were non-denominational Christian. And apparently I was already kind of like semi set up with like the assistant pastor's son, which I was not a big fan of. But yeah, so I could only wear a white collared or blue collared top, khaki pants or khaki skirt, or blue pants or blue skirt. That's it. That's it. I wasn't allowed to wear, like, I could wear a hoodie, but like, she made sure I didn't wear anything underneath it. Like, I didn't even sneak around, honestly. I didn't even like try to change clothes. But I did make a pair of cat ears, like little cat ears, and fingerless gloves, and I made a cat tail to have some of my own individuality. Necromaniac, hello, you live. So yeah, that I got made fun of a lot. I remember this one guy though had a huge crush on me, and I roared at people, Saints. I was the kid that roared at people. It might have been because of the cat ears. No, I leaned into it. I was in anime and manga and reading, and I drew anime. Like, I drew all of them. No, I am not. I am not going to roar. But yeah, no, I was cringy. Still am cringy. But now, I just don't care. I mean, I didn't care then. Do the roar. No. I don't think I've ever told chat you're third or nerd and that would have made you cringe, yeah. But also, I stopped doing that when I got into high school. But I was definitely that kid in like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Make it a sub goal? No. No. We used to have autism. Wait, when we didn't used to have autism, I was just a normal kid. He meowed as communications and Hot Wheels up in traffic situations. When we didn't have autism, I was just the weird kid that wore cat ears. And I... Okay, you know the TikTok memes where it's like the really cringy, like we have to go like that. I was a freaking weeb. Yeah, I was the weird kid. I was the weird kid that had to bring your lunch every day, and I would freaking Naruto run. I would Naruto run to the end of the field and sit underneath a tree by myself. Hello, Gareth. How are you? Oh, man. Hello, princess. Yes, that's what I would be today. That's what I would. Okay, Google, how do I unmod myself? How many points do the Naruto run? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys want to... I'm going to shatter any illusion that I am cool whatsoever. Is it too late to leave this community? No, you're bound here. I've eaten your soul. Yeah, no, now I just lean into it. Oh my gosh. You know what's even better though? My daughters are so weird and I love it. I love it because I have been able to like water their weirdness and like let them explore that and be weird. And I love it. I love it so. Ron. I was also a creepy kid. Yeah. The follow button is a soul contract. Exactly. But yeah, I get to foster that weirdness in my kids, and I get to let them be themselves. Like my oldest, I love her to pieces. She's obsessed with 70s music, but also like 90s, like witchy style. Like she wears like skirts and lots of like purples and greens, and like she loves Stevie Nicks and all that. And she's proud. She's proud of that. And my middle, oh my gosh, don't get me started on my middle. She's like a copy paste of me. In the early 20s, your mom got scared because I listened to Frank Zappa. I was a Breaking Benjamin, Korn, all that kind of stuff kid. But I also couldn't be that kid because I had to listen to Christian music. You will ban them. I don't know. Like, I really love being able to foster that in them. Like, my daughter went to a Transformers club her like sophomore year. Like Transformers, like more than meets the eye kind of thing. They have a magic club. Like, they proudly play magic with us. Whoop my butt. Yes, it's got the juice. Your mom hates everything, so I just try not to approach her. My mother also hated everything about me, and my dad. So I said, screw it. No matter what I do, it's not going to be good enough, so I'm just going to be me. I think that raid happened in 2018. It did. Magic Club. That's what I call my baseball bat. Nice. 80s metal music intro. The songs? Yeah. I like synthwave. I'm a big synthwave fan. But now I lean into it. I lean into my love of horror and books and obsessing over singular magic card types. I'm sitting here staring at it. Now I really want to work on my Phyrexian, my red Phyrexian deck. You watched a couple of videos of it? You can't believe people took it seriously. I might have planned an entire drive through Nevada to go through the UFO alley. And I 100% would have done the Area 51 run. 1000%. Because why not? The Transformers cartoon theme song is metal. Yes, indeed. I would do it. Yeah. In a heartbeat. COVID was released to stop the raid. Hashtag conspiracy. My father-in-law died to stop the raid on Area 51. Didn't it just turn into a rave? That would be so cool. Okay. Changing the subject, but also still on point. No. Hold on. We're actually going to go back to being weird. My grandma was weird. She was really, really weird. Oh, thanks. My nail color's wild. Thank you. It's cat eye colors. I was testing out all the colors that I have. So that's on black. And then this is on pink, like a whitish pink color. So weird. Was she a streamer? She played video games up until she passed. She was obsessed with Skyrim and Lord of the Rings. She played it all the time. And Landot. She was great. She would paint. She would write. But like she leaned into it. I had her as an example of like being true to yourself. Even when it came to like religion. I love her. I love her very much. The police at the gates and a couple of people are actually arrested. I do remember that. I do remember a few people were arrested. Okay, so switching the subject, but still on the same subject. Do you guys remember when there used to be like UFO abduction parties where people would like go to the top of a mountain and be like, hey, we're going to sit out here and wait for the UFO. Like we're going to do UFO watching. Do you guys remember that? It was like really big during the X-Files time. Okay, oat milk, thank you so much. I moved to Oregon, and literally one of the first things I looked up was trying to find one of those. How freaking fun would that be? I want to go to one so bad. I couldn't find any. I couldn't find it. Apparently you have to know people because people that do alien watch parties aren't on the internet. Yeah. Yes. Siphonic's. Like the Independence Day movie roof party. Like in X-Files. They don't want the plebs there. The only party in Canada. Yeah. The normies. I'm not a normie. Anyways, I started looking for those, but then I did find out that there are Sasquatch watch parties. So like not hunting parties, but like proof parties where you like, I want a LARP. I want a LARP as like the NPCs in X-File episodes. Investigating the disappearance of Kenny Veach. Oh, shoot. Nice. Don't LARP with Sasquatch. It's never too late to get abducted by aliens. I think I'm probable. Why have I not been abducted yet? Maybe I just don't remember if I've been abductable. Only 1 star? Captain Capu, that's good. Aliens avoid our whole solar system because of the reviews. Only 1 star. Perfect. Sweden that brings and makes forest rave parties. That is the coolest. That is sick. I feel like that is the most Swedish thing you can do. Next, you're going to tell me that in Finland, there are like Finnish metal parties in the woods. The The aliens see how keen you are, and they're like, nope. And they've seen my read list. They've seen my my book list, and they're like, not that one. Up there, making sure aliens drink water and take care of themselves. Yes, yes. Listen. Anyways, yeah. Although I do really want to go to a haunted place and look for ghosts. I do. Finally lean into skills that I have. You might have been abducted. You have a large time inconsistency from a road trip. Sometimes your brain just deletes stuff because it was boring. Like when you are driving and then you like suddenly are like, how did I get home? Your brain is like, we don't need that. Thank you so much, Siphonics, for coming by. Or because it was not boring. My brain deletes stuff every 3 seconds. Mood. I have to use like a program to help me take notes. And then I have 2 different notebooks. 2 different notebooks. And a metric ton of sticky notes. But I'm not gonna let that trauma brain take over. It's not gonna win. Visiting Alcatraz prison is on your bucket list? Nice. Notion! I love Notion. I use the second brain system. It really is helpful. We're abandoned mental hospital here. It's now an RSPCA shelter. I have a friend that does spooky things, and we have discussed doing spooky things and going to spooky places. So that might happen next year. Be very excited. I was like on a trip that should have been 2 hours, but it took us 5. Were you in Cali or Arizona? Arizona has a lot of aliens. Actually, I'm convinced. Do you guys want to see something? You guys want to see something? Hold on. I got this. Okay, I can't do that. Hold on. Let me open up Google Maps. Do you guys want to see where I think Area 51 is? I have a lot of experience. Hold on. In this specific conspiracy theory. Okay. So, can you guys can see this. Okay. This right here is Phoenix. All right. This right here is Phoenix. Okay. I cannot see chat. Hold on. Why can I not see chat? Let me put chat over here. Go over here, chat. Bump. Okay. So this is Phoenix. Okay. This is the 51. Why? Why would they name the highway the 51? This is the I-17. Okay. This is the 60. This is the 101. This is the 10. Right here. This is the 202. Okay. All right. Why 51? Now, this is called the Phoenix Mountain Preserves. All right. This is creepy because things were going on here. Things. I think this is where Area 51 is. You can see my former apartment from here. Nice. Yeah. I'm like convinced that this area, because there's like an area here that you cannot accept, that isn't like, I mean, the Superstition Mountains. That's true. The Superstition Mountains too. Do you know why they're called the Superstition Mountains though? Do you know why? Bro, apparently this miner dude lost his treasure there, and like a bunch of other miner dudes went to go and find it, and they keep dying. Lost Dutchman's mine. Yeah. Anyways, you can't find the treasure. So many people have died in the Superstition Mountains. It's kind of crazy. It's also beautiful. Like, that's Superstition Mountains. And like, they're super unexplored. I burped. The only reason that people know that they've died is because they've told people to go there. Okay. I know. I see your north and south. I see your north and south are odd numbers, but why 51? Why 51? Because Area 51 is right here. Do you want to know what else is crazy? If you go down, what is it? 51st? 51st-ish. Where is it? Yep, National Guard. An Alien Readiness Center. It's Alan. But yeah, National Guard's like right there. I've been to one of the most haunted houses in the world, the most haunted houses in Sweden. Ooh. Priest Manor was a fun experience. I was drawn to one room at the time, but I had to get out to the right side of the house. I heard later that close to that corner, the priest buried one of his children. What? Anyways. Alien readiness. Yes. They read to the aliens? Yeah. Anyways, I think it's here. I do. And it's over by Payasteoa Peak, which energy there is weird. But yeah, I think it's specifically like right around this area. Thank you for coming to Maggie's conspiracy theory talk. That was fun. Also, thank you for coming to the tour of Phoenix. I don't like it there anymore. I think it's 51 because it's perpendicular to the 101, but I'm surely overthinking it. Now, you're probably right. You're probably right. But it's Arizona. We had the Phoenix Lights. My dad saw the Phoenix Lights. Like, the energy in Phoenix is weird. Revsis, I would love to visit England. If Maggie goes missing, we know she was right. I have been on this tirade since I was like 18. Yeah. But I have experienced a lot of spooky things in my life. A lot of spooky things. And I feel like if I go to Europe, I'm going to get a lot of spooky vibes because there's a lot of spook. Not all military bases have a designation. Area 52 is Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Wait, isn't that where Stargate was housed? I literally had to tell a dude not to join the U.S. Army today. Bro, they built a U.S. Army recruitment, military recruitment thing, like 4 buildings in our shopping mall, and I'm really pissed about it. I played today's Connections, and I claimed foul. Any paranormal stuff you experienced and believe is real? All of it. All of it. All of it 100%. When I was a child, when I was a wee one and lived with my grandma, I would see a lot of freaky things. And I grew up with my grandmother until I was about 8. And every time I would tell her, she would tell me about how she also would see weird things. And how she would have a feeling when something was wrong. And so she would know things. Like, she couldn't play cards with people. Oh my God, Prenz, I'm so sorry. I don't have any... The Apache tribe cursed the Superstition Mountains. I believe that too. Hey, guess who else is Apache? I think the military is better than the cops, to be honest. I gotta agree there. Yeah. So we, I don't know what, Necromaniac. You threw me for a loop there. Oh, so my grandmother would not be able to play cards because she would like always win. It was just weird things like that. So whenever I would tell her about the weird stuff that happened to me, she would reinforce that. She would tell me about the importance of protecting yourself spiritually. When I was, oh gosh, I don't even remember how old I was, under 8, my grandmother had this, we had a lot of dolls. Okay, I'm not scared of dolls. But I had a TV, and in the TV, I could see the reflection of a doll, but there was no doll there. There was no doll. And I was the only one that could see it. So that was one thing. And then I would see these like little dark, Theora way to call one, and there one, except for dope by itself doesn't. Oh, huh. I would see these animals running around my house, which was super interesting. So I would tell her, and you know, she would be like, well, maybe it's this. Bobby, we're talking spooky stuff. Talking spooky stuff. She would tell me, like, it's fine, they're not harmful. And then I would see a man in a duster, also known as like a trench coat, like a Western duster, and he had a hat. And the Hat Man. Yes, the Hat Man. And I would see him a lot. My grandma, and I told my grandma about it, and she told me that she also saw him, and other people in the family have seen him, and that he protects us. Yeah. So then fast forward to being about, I want to say I was in like 7th grade, 8th grade. I've always had nightmares. I've always had night terrors. I, for a while, got not into, but realized I could lucid dream. And when you lucid dream, you attract things. And if you don't have the proper things to keep yourself from attracting things, you need to be cautious. Like, don't lucid dream. I don't suggest it. But I'm about like 7. Yeah, you don't get, I never got sleep paralysis until I started lucid dreaming. So I'm in like 7th grade, and I have this dream that the red-eyed people, you guys know what I'm talking. If you know about lucid dreaming, you know what I'm talking about. So according to lucid dreaming lore, if you are lucid dreaming and you wake up with sleep paralysis, if you can look around, there will probably be these shadow type people around you that have red glowing eyes, and they crave reality. The rumor has it, or not rumor have it, like legend has it, that they are people that were dreamwalking and gotten lost. Parts of people that have been left in dreams. The dark parts of people when they dream, like if you dream and you're a different version of yourself. And they are drawn to people that can easily lucid dream or dream walk. So that's a thing. So I had that happen a few times, and every single time, yeah, this one's in the hospital. Everybody always sees the same. I'm spooked. Yes. The thing that sold me on it was that people see consistently the same thing. I'm sure there's some sciencey way to scully your way out of it. But I do be the Mulder. David, it hasn't happened to you. It is scary. You can Google what lucid dreaming is. It's just controlling yourself in your dream. It's like controlling your dreams, being aware Like, for example, I can read in my dreams. I can read things. I can think in my dreams, which is really strange. Yeah, Oat Milk, I intentionally do not lucid dream. Ever dream and live an entire life and then wake up back in time? Yeah, I dreamt about Oregon before I moved to Oregon. I dreamt about events before they happened. You've had lucid dreams but never had sleep paralysis. It's scary. You've seen red eyes and big dark dog in a dark forest once? How dark can it be? This dog was darker and it looked at you with such an intense stare. I have a creepy story that is I want to say like number one thing that really, we're going to play creepy music while I talk because it just seems fitting. I've daydreamed multiple realities. I have dreamed of different locations that are reoccurring locations in my dreams. They go back to the same place over and over and over and over and over again. Very specific places. But okay, this is something that happened to me. Real. So my parents used to go to revivals, which are these Christian events where a guest speaker will speak and they set up a giant tent out in the middle of what was commonly used was space on an Indian reservation. And I always giggled because I was like, why? Just why? Why are we out here in the middle of the night in a tent? I'm about 9 or 10 at this time, and they have the revival is going strong. I am tired. It's like 11 o'clock, and I'm normally a sleep by 10 child. I like sleep. And so picture this giant tent, okay, being held up by metal rods, silver metal rods. The floor is strewn with straw. There is a stage with a fire and brimstone preacher. You're feeling the Jesus in ya, okay? All of the people, there's music playing. There's seats, fold out, like folding chairs, as many as they can get into this space. And people are in the throes of worship. Now, I'm bored. So I wander away. Have you ever walked away from like a bonfire or a source of light in the middle of like pitch black nowhere? That's what I did. I just decided to start walking and see how far away I could walk and see how far the light went. So as I'm walking and as I'm walking and as I'm walking, eventually I'm in just the moonlight. I'm in the desert and I can barely hear the music and the prayers and things coming from behind me. The light isn't even reflecting on the little cactuses and jumping cactuses and all these things. It's cold because it's the middle of the desert. I'm cold. But suddenly it feels warm. And as I'm walking, I start seeing the face of a dog. Actually like a coyote. And as I'm looking at the coyote, the dog, coyote, whatever, he has this sheen to him, sort of like how ravens and crows and that kind of stuff have like that little like oil slick look to them. He has that, but almost, I don't really know how to put it, not there. And he comes up And he's probably within arm's distance from me. And I distinctly remember the space felt warmer. The moon felt like the moonlight got brighter. I could see everything. And I felt this like acknowledgement. Like I was seen. And it turned around and walked away. Now, when you're out in the desert, it is all sticks. It is all weeds. It's all dry. Okay? And I don't hear the dog walk away. But suddenly, I hear someone from behind me go, "You have just been visited by Coyote." And I, being a little 10-year-old that has no idea who that is, spin around, and there is one of the people that is renting the land to the church. And I know this because we got there early. My parents were always like really into this stuff, so we get there early and help set up. Literally like 3 o'clock in the afternoon is like 2 in the morning. And he told me that Coyote visits those who it feels are similar. And then he goes, "You should get back with the other ones, with the other people. There's a lot of things in the desert that are drawn to people, like Coyote was drawn to you." Excuse me? And I remember this so detailed because I went home and wrote it all down. Like as much as I possibly could. Also, I was like maybe 10, 11 and I was reading like Stephen King and like really out of my bracket, like not what a 10 or 11-year-old should be reading. And yeah, that was one of those things that like really solidified it for me, where it's like, it wasn't my grandma. It wasn't my friends, like my cousins, being like, "Oh, there's something spooky in the corner." It wasn't any of that stuff. It was definitely a random, totally random dude. Oh, and by the way, I didn't hear that man walk up. I did not hear that man walk up at all. So yeah, all of that. That's one of the bigger reasons why I firmly believe in things outside of spiritual things. Made a giant impact on many people's lives. Oh, thank you so much. Aldo Nova, I very much appreciate you coming in and saying that. I do. Very, very, very much. Reservations are mysterious places. Yes. Once I was sleeping in my 1-bedroom apartment, it felt like someone was walking in front of my bed going towards the kitchen. "Hey, could you give me a glass of water? I live alone." Yeah. In my house now, currently, it is an older home. It's from the 1970s. And we have found out that quite a few people have passed. The most recent being a very old man, unfortunately passed away from COVID. And occasionally, I will smell pipe tobacco. And I will smell like aftershave that no one in the house uses. It's very interesting. I also talk to my grandpa and my grandma a lot. Talk to them a ton, actually. And I don't, Nanny, that's my grandma, so I call my grandma. She always told me that the spirits of those who loved you and have passed on are always close at hand. They are always near. She taught me that they are always close so that they can protect you and can talk to you. And when she was still alive, I would talk to her about how I don't know how I'm going to get on without her when she's gone. She always told me that I could talk to her. So I do. And in turn, I think that kind of keeps her here. And in turn, maybe I still have a little active imagination. But I firmly believe that there be some freaky stuff in this world. I do a lot of stuff to protect myself. I don't do a lot of looking for the creepy anymore. That's why I wear my triquetra. All the girls wear them. Keeps you safe. And it represents the mother, the maiden, the crone. So that's that. But yeah, it gets freaky, dudes. There's so much more to life. How in the world am I supposed to say, nah, there isn't stuff going on? Even if you think about like science-y, you get intensely vivid and real feeling, though not lucid, dream of being the world of Hunt Showdown spooky cowboy game. I like that game. At one point, massive monster with a pig head said, "We've come for you, Jesus, son of Lilith." Whoa, that sounds creepy. Thank you so much, Gonk. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. We're talking spooky stuff right now. Remember to drink H2O because of you. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you coming in and saying that. But anyways, if you guys would like to know more of Maggie creepy stories, I'm more than happy to talk about them. Pachikun? I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to butcher your name. Thank you so much as well for coming in and saying such nice things. We are normally this spooky whenever we stream. I'm a big horror fan. I'm a big fan of stories, and I'm a big fan of scary games. Sometimes we'll draw on here. Sometimes we'll play video games. Sometimes we'll just sit here and hang out. Like tonight. Chicken nuggies for dinner. Your granddad told me you have the eye for things like that because I've seen it when I was young. Yeah. I'm starting to open myself up to a little bit more than I used to, mostly so that I can keep myself safe, especially being in somewhere that has spooky stuff. You've had really vivid experience with sleep paralysis. If that counts, it does. People think sleep paralysis is just your brain, but I think it's firmly something else. They often choose based familial bonds, but sometimes they may find others worthy. Agreed. Very much agreed. All right, I'm going to turn off the spooky music. We're going to go back to the synthwave music. But that was fun. Red-eyed dog devil is a legendary figure found in folklore across Europe and America. It's typically a spectral demon black dog with glowing red eyes, often an omen of death or bad luck. Ooh. Grandpa died of cancer the following years. A lot of people I knew passed away. Coincidence maybe, but I don't think so. Yeah. I have a text message from a number I don't know. Who are you? Oh, it's TikTok. Get the frick out of here, TikTok. Sorry, ADHD. Yeah. There's like a bunch of creepy stuff. Hold on. Hasn't happened in a bit, but I still less than a year since it happened. And sometimes I'll wake up and hear someone open my door, and then I'll feel someone crawl in my bed and wrap their arms around me. Hopefully in like a comforting way. You had a priest freak out about the story. I told him about the experience. I had definitely thought I was attacked by some kind of demon. It really spooked me out. Bro. You know how they used to take kids into the forest and leave them there? Because they said that they were changelings. Here's a fun thing. Back in Irish lore, they believed that children that were different, so like today would be considered like autistic, ADHD, basically anyone who wasn't normal, they would leave them in the woods to return them to the fairies because they believed that the fairies kidnapped their child and replaced it with a fairy. Eventually, that turned into sending children to re-education homes or mental institutions, etc. My parents did an exorcism on me when I was 9. It didn't work. All my paranormal experience is listening to podcasts. I have a couple experiences with nothing extreme or profound as some of the things shared here. Hey, any little thing is still a thing. It is still a thing. Oh, please return me to the fairies. Right. Oh, Monday. Thanks. That reminds me, when I was in like 8th grade, I was at this school trip, this play, and this kid like turned around. He was like, "Did it hurt?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Did it hurt?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Remember we just talked about I'm the weird kid?" He goes, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven because you're so pretty?" I legitimately said, "The angels that fell from heaven were demons. Are you calling me a demon?" And like went full biblical scholar on this kid. How was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that that was a compliment? That's how you respond to unwanted boys. This one time I was in the store and I had my headphones in. They were like these. They were the white ones for the Apple phone. And I was buying blueberry. I was looking at blueberries and this person came up to me and they said, what'd they say? Like, "Hey, what are you doing later?" You know what I said? I said, "Blueberries," and then walked away. And I didn't register what he said until I got home. I'm blueberries. Like, that's it. I'm back. Welcome back. But yeah, would you guys like to hear me talk about more spooky stuff? Ooh, I got a Santa sitting on a swing attached to a spring that can bounce if you drag it slightly. It's my grandma's and she passed away 2 years ago. I never took the Santa down and sometimes I can see it moving slightly. Aww. I feel that. I have read a lot of tarot this year. And I think one of the freakier things was I'm so sorry you're getting chewed up by your mom. I'm sorry. Pets. I pulled cards for 2 different people, and these 2 different people work in the same company. They own the company together. And I pulled 3 cards for one person. Pulled 3 cards for the other person after I finished the reading. This is after I shuffled. After I had them shuffle. Nick Shay, hello. How are you? Pulled the same, 2 of the 3 cards for the other person. This was like a month ago. Lost your mom in 2001. I'm so sorry. I lost my grandma/mom last year. It sucks. Christmas is hard. Middle school, a cute girl in my class sat next to me always asked if I was anything sticking to her butt. Every day for months, I realized in college she was flirting with me. I never realize when people are flirting with me. I just assume everybody's nice. But then I realized that because I'm nice to everybody, everybody thinks I'm flirting, but I'm not. I'm just nice. Hey, wait a second. Who said that I do remind them of Coyote? He's a freaking trickster god, guys. For the record. Are you flirting with me right now? I mean, unless you are, and then they don't think you are because you're super nice. I'm always nice. So it's like a wild loop. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that was my shoulder. Oh, that was my shoulder. Oh, guys, hold on. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta see what I'm up to tomorrow. What meetings do I have? Dude, I was on point today for work. I am hypermobile, so I pop often. Yeah, very flexible, but it has a downside. Tomorrow's Thursday. I have a 7 a.m. and then I have an 11, and then I have a 12. Of course I'm like Coyote. Okay, I'll accept that. Yeah. Got busy for your exams? Now you're in college? Congratulations, Nick Shay. That's awesome. You're the college you want to be in. That's amazing. You gotta go. Thank you so much for coming by. Mapachi-kun? I'm really bad at reading that name. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for coming by and saying hello. Can you take a look at my butt? I think it's cracked. Why do people dislike tricksters so much? I don't know. I'm a Gemini. Of course I'm a trickster. Grieving feels like. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much. Sending you all of the good vibes as well. Hello, Fabian. That tracks. Nate, hello. I'm super mean to you. Does that mean you're flirting with me? No. Once I get mean to you, once I start being mean, that means we're like really good friends. You can ask Nate. Hi, Nate. I forgot I have a foot pedal. Oh, shoot. I should probably not play with that. I have an Elgato foot pedal thing, and every once in a while, I'll hit it, and I forget what the buttons do. I think one of them is a clip button. She punches you in the face. Truth. Sagittarius. Oh, my middle's a Sagittarius. Ugh. Lucky we are friends. I'm glad to hear that, Nick Shay. Those of you on YouTube that do not know who I'm talking to, and you do not see them in chat, we are also live on Twitch. So I'm doing my best to stream on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and sometimes it is confusing. But I promise I'm not talking to no one. Yeah. Psh. I have you on CoStar. If you guys have CoStar, you should add me. It's Draskia. I like CoStar. It's fun. Fallon Strike. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm hungry. And I have to be up at 6:30, 6 o'clock-ish. Oh my gosh. Nate, you're in two places at once. Thank you, David. You're cancers. Cancers are good or bad people. I get mixed messages. They're just crybabies. They have soft bellies. Cancer are fine. Gemini get a really bad rap, but what you need to watch out for air signs or Aquarius. There are 3 Aquarius in my immediate family. They're terrifying. Friends! The fart is the honk of a poop train wanting to come out of its tunnel. True. And a burp is compliment to the chef. Good thing you're just earth signs. I'm technically a Pisces. I'm a Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, which makes sense. We're unborn from the nether realm. She's talking to us. Yes. Hi, Raider Rich. What is that? Oh, how did you do that? What is a mod alert? How did you... It popped up as a mod alert, like in bright red. That was weird. Speaking of food, tortilla with chocolate, I do Nutella, mini marshmallows, and pan fry with oil. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I could go destroy a bunch of tortillas right now. What about this? Oh my gosh, it's 99 lives. They're freaking cool. You have a partner channel? Bro, my channel used to be partnered, and then I got unmonetized. I got demonetized, which made me really sad. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me on YouTube today, too. You just added me? Yeah, it made a mod alert. Nothing but I won't talk about seems everyone else I hate. What? Oh, Scorpio? My dad's a Scorpio. Scorpios are chill. Until they're not. What's up with Gemini? Everybody says that they're two-faced, and they mean that, and like they say something to you and then they gossip behind your back. It's not true. It means that we present in one way, but internally we're something different. You're a Pisces, Prince? I think it's just fun. I don't really know how much star signs like really do anything. I feel like they're like the chiropractics of like of like new age stuff. Like maybe they help, maybe they're right, but also maybe They don't. Space racism. No, that's Warhammer for the Emperor. Yeah, Necromaniac. That's pretty true. I'm a Gemini. Phew. I'm a Gemini. I'm a May Gemini. Most of my best friends have been Scorpios, apparently. Nice. I go moo. I'm a snake. Am I an earth snake? Wait, what is for Chinese zodiac? I'm a snake. But I don't remember. I'm an earth snake. Don't I have like 3 kids or something? I do. Yes. I'm a puppy dog. You're a monkey? Nice. At least it wasn't the headlump thing that got popular. I am. Yeah, I love Synthwave. Synthwave's my like favorite. Bro. Gonk, have you watched the Devil May Cry show on Netflix? Have you watched it? You guys are both Pisces? Gabe's Aquarius. I'm a Gemini. It's scary. It's so good. The Devil May Cry show is top notch, but most importantly, there is an entire episode. Okay? That made me cry, number 1. But number 2 is Gunship. With Power Glove. What? So cool. So cool. Oh my god, the soundtrack slaps. The like voice actor of Dante is kind of a tool, but other than that, chef's kiss. I'm devastated if we don't get another. What's up, dog? You're a Leo and a very much loyal person. I am very much a ride or die. Gonk. So good. You gotta watch it. Paul Wall, hello. Good to see you all in chat. Yeah. Not much, you. Everybody asks, what's up, dog? But nobody asks, how's up, dog? Gonna that tonight? Yeah. I'm actually thinking about rewatching it. I'm gonna be devastated if there isn't a sequel. Oh, no spoilers. No spoilers at all. Also, if you're a fan of that era, please watch Trigun Stampede. Why is up, dog? Exactly. Please watch Trigun Stampede all the way through. Please. 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 Did you know that the Trigun manga didn't even stop until 2019? Supposed to be Resident Evil 4. What? No way. That's awesome. Trigun rocks. Trigun's one of my favorites. So good. I am a nerd. Oh, shoot. That's nice. I'm a big nerd for television, movies, books, stories of all forms. I love stories. It's like teleporting you into another world temporarily. I love to read. I love to play games with good storylines. Cookie Run Kingdom, by the way. The current arc is about accepting your past mistakes as part of you so that you can truly forgive and move on. Guys, play Cookie Run Kingdom. Please. It's so good. You don't even have to add me. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but if you guys ever want to talk movies and junk, that's pretty much what we do here. Tanish, hello. Oh, somebody else said hi too. Hold on, I missed somebody on YouTube. Oh, my YouTube chat stopped on the webpage. That's annoying. Hello, is it Abhishek? I'm really bad at words. Alien Earth? Bro, it's really good. I did get to see Predator Badlands this last weekend. So good. So good. So good. So good. Have I ever seen The Owl House or Gravity Falls? I love Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls was another reason I wanted to move to Oregon. Is it working now? Hi, chef. It is. Am I into women? I'm married. But I am actually demisexual, pansexual and demisexual. So I'm a part of the LGBTQ, AI. I am the A, as in asexual, demonsexual, pansexual. So I, demisexual, attracted to demigods. Yeah. But yes, to answer your question, I think Gravity Falls is your light gateway into horror. Ooh, my gateway into horror was The Stand when I was 6. Yeah, Mr. Demi-Dark is my husband. But yeah, to answer your question, yes. Pansexual just means it's like bisexual, but you... Mwah. I found a meme joke about Badlands. Put it in Discord if I can find it again. Honestly, true. True, Paul. Very true. Keeps me alive. Literally. Derry. Welcome to Derry. So good. So good. As a Stephen King fan. Nice, oat milk. As a Stephen King fan, very happy with Welcome to Derry. Wait, pansexual isn't about kitchen pans? Sometimes. I do like me a really good copper bottom pan. I'm just kidding. Favorite horror film? Babadook. Give me that cast iron. Ooh, good cast iron? Yeah. I do have a good tamagoyaki pan that I really like. The copper bottom jeans with the boots with the fur. What are you gonna pay? Yeah, right. The Babadook is my favorite horror movie. As a parent and as someone who is bipolar, I can very, very much relate to that movie. I firmly believe, and it has been backed up by science, that horror movies help you process things. They help you process trauma. They help you process situations you would normally put yourself in. They help you go through and process things that you really wouldn't think about. So, for example, the zombies were so popular. In the bipolar, I was attracted to both poles. Yes. Yes. Only the two. Smile. Oh, I really like that one too. Yeah. If you like psychology of horror or horror that really gets into processing those feelings and emotions, check out Mike Flanagan's work. Literally all of it. Yes. Because he's pansexual. Nice. Polish people everywhere just got very sad. I do like Polish sausage. Heck yeah, Mike Flanagan. Yes, he's great. But yeah, the horror of psychology helps you process things. What was it? Salem's Lot. What would you do if your child came home and was suddenly a threat to everything you believed in? How would you react? How would you react? How would you respond? Zombies. People look like us. They sound like us. They're around us. But they're a threat to me. No, remember that zombie movies were made very popular during the whole, like, that person could be bad, but I don't know if they're bad. Who does Raw Coley play? That is the television series. One of them is a television series, Midnight Mass. He's in like a bunch of other stuff though. But I really love that he uses the same actors. Your power finally came back on. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Revan. Hannibal is good for horror and cooking tips. So my oldest daughter was going to college, was looking at going to college for surgery and psychology. She wanted a double doctorate and to have a minor in like cooking. Hannibal's also one of her favorite shows and movies. For your enjoyment, how much did I miss? Just a little bit. Have I ever had any horror experiences that you want to share? I'm trying to think of like honest to goodness, like fear, like something. I feel like my whole life has been some weird horror story. I'm not going to lie. 28 Days Later. Yes. Did you know that the original 28 Days Later was originally filmed on a camera? And then 28 weeks later it was filmed like a camera that you could just, he picked it up and just started recording. Moist. And then for 28 weeks later, the second movie, he used a digital camera that was true to the time. And then for 28 years later, I believe he used iPhones, which the film nerd in me, how can I argue with that? Because you know what he said? He said, if you're in an apocalypse, what are you going to find? Right? Not nuts. Love it. Do you think you could survive an apocalypse? Yeah. My dad was a survivalist. One of my favorite books to read when I was grounded was the Army Survival Manual. I lived in Arizona. We went camping a lot. I'm a really good shot. I had a .22 rifle when I was like 8. I like to study plants and food. I know how to make things out of willow bark. I know how to use a bunch of medicinal herbs and things. I know how to... I don't know if I'd want to survive a zombie apocalypse. Oh my gosh, that's such a mood. That's such a mood. Nice. See, Landot, we Southwest folk. We cow folk. Okay, it is 9:30. I am very hungry. If you are on Twitch, do not go anywhere yet. I am going to snatch a raid, I think. Possibly. Maybe. Do you guys want to watch somebody scary? Or do you guys want to watch somebody play something scary? Or... Actually, no. I'm going to send you to Andy. I'm going to send you to Andy because he's a sweet bean. And I haven't raided him in a hot second. And he's playing something called Silly Poly Beast. I don't know what this is. Your only raid command is to go over and spam hearts. That's it. You just got to show love. Compliment him. Be nice. All right? So we're going to go raid him. Did I play anything on stream? No. You can actually order guns online. Yeah. What did I miss? Everything. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat. Artie! Hello, darling! You caught us right as we're leaving. All right, guys. Go say hi to Andy. Send him some love. And I will see you guys all eventually tomorrow. Bye.